is about time.
Oh,
we
God.
are heading it over to Mythic Stage for opening ceremonies of BlizzCon 2017.
I first discovered Blizzard games when I was 13.
I was young as hell.
Warcraft 1 for me.
Oh, you're old.
Yes, I'm old.
I've been a gamer since childhood.
Before I could even spell.
My parents promoted a culture of video game love, and I am a product of that culture.
Kind of been something we've been doing since we were little kids.
You know, just to spend time together.
The person who drew me to it was my dad. He'd scoop me up and put me in his lap, and he'd have me read his combat logs.
WoW is certainly my jam.
I'm currently Alliance.
Alliance.
Horde. For the Horde!
For the Horde!
Diablo 3.
StarCraft was kind of the thing we could get into. And
It's our Super Bowl.
I'm a Grandmaster player in Heroes of the Storm.
So I started playing Hearthstone, and then it was like I was pulling over my car to play a match of Hearthstone.
He was the first one who played Overwatch.
That's true. Everybody has a story around the games.
Without Blizzard, my whole high school experience would have been completely different. I made friends for life playing StarCraft 2.
We met in World of Warcraft.
Playing Heroes of the Storm professionally has really been a life-changing experience for me.
I first started playing Blizzard games in the Navy. You know, it was a good way of just kind of unwinding.
Games defined me, like almost entirely.
Tauren, Bear Druid for life.
My only tattoo is on my right arm right here.
It doesn't matter who you are, what you look like.
A Blizzard gamer could look like anything, anyone.
I don't date bronze players.
Blizzard is like an open, inclusive, positive, wonderful community.
You're playing with millions of other people around the world.
I'm from a super small town in Germany called Lübbenau.
My sister and I, since she moved to Italy, we started the tradition of playing Heroes of the Storm in Christmas skins.
If I'm playing with my mom, it's kind of like taking a stroll down the beach together, except we're in World of Warcraft.
Your friends are global.
Germany, France, Spain. Hi, Mom, hi, Dad. It's obviously a community or even a family.
They're there to like connect with you. You know, emotional support if you need it.
Our son, who's 7, he's a massive Warcraft fan. He came to BlizzCon last year. He's fully dressed as King Lane. He was very shy, but when everybody gathered around him, giving him high fives, really got him out of his shell that whole day.
We lived in different states, and at night we would get together and kind of crawl through dungeons. Playing Diablo every day and playing Overwatch every day really brought us closer as sisters.
My father taught me how to play video games. That was our time, and when I was a teenager, I lost him suddenly. To keep his memory alive, I kept playing video games. It was the only way I could keep him close.
These are games that I shared with my wife, and now that I share with my kids.
It feels like a family within a family.
That's been such an amazing thing to see how many people have learned from games, how many people have connected from games.
And when you look at BlizzCon, it even transcends the games themselves.
Because it's become the place that I see all of my friends and I share all those experiences.
Last BlizzCon, so last year, he proposed to me by the orc statue.
The Horde symbol's on the side.
And I said yes.
The couple that plays together is the couple that stays together.
This year will be my first time attending BlizzCon.
You will bleed Blizzard blue for the rest of your life.
When you see someone who is another Overwatch cosplayer or something like that, it's like, oh.
It gives me the opportunity to be a little wilder than I normally would be.
It brings together a wide range of people that you normally wouldn't see together.
Like a big-ass family.
Blizzard is friends.
Friendship.
Friendship.
Community.
Generations.
Blizzard brings people together.
Together.
Together. Family.
It's such a family thing for us.
There's always people that are as excited and passionate about it as you are.
The connections that you make in the Blizzard community are lifelong connections.
And they always will be there.
Games and people together.
It's awesome to feel like you're really part of a huge community.
You really do feel like you belong.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome President and CEO of Blizzard Entertainment, Mike Moira.
Hello, BlizzCon! Is the Alliance here? How about the Horde? Terran, Protoss, and Zerg. Adventures in Hearthstone? Heroes of Sanctuary? Heroes of the Storm? How about my Heroes of Overwatch? All of you, welcome to BlizzCon 2017. It feels so good to be back at BlizzCon. Okay, I'm going to keep with tradition and ask, how many of you here are attending BlizzCon for the very first time? And how many of you have been to BlizzCon before? How many of you have been to at least 5 BlizzCons? Well, I am grateful to be back. Thank you for being here and choosing to spend the next 2 days with us. I still can't believe it, but this is our 11th BlizzCon. That's right. This one goes to 11. This is our biggest show yet. We have more panels, games, activities, tournaments, and the most attendees of any BlizzCon ever. There are more than 30,000 of you here in Anaheim, and millions more are tuning in from home. Once again, we have taken over the entire convention center. There is even a brand new building, and we've taken over that as well. In fact, some of you are watching the opening ceremony from there. Let's give them a big shout of hello. Hello! We have some of our new game content there. We also have Hearthstone Esports, the Hearthstone Tavern, and much more over there. Just head towards Hall A, go upstairs, and you'll see the signs. You really have to check it out. So, we have changed up the opening ceremony. Many of you are here with me in Hall D, but thousands of you are watching from across the convention center, in the arena, and as I mentioned, in the new building. In addition to this stage, we will have developers join in and showcase their announcements from a few different stages across the convention center. So we're trying something new this year. Let's hope it works. We have come from far and wide. All 50 states and more than 50 different countries are represented here at BlizzCon. And people from more than 170 countries are tuning in through the virtual ticket. But no matter who we are or where we're from, we are all here for the same reasons. We have a shared love of games and their stories and characters. And most of all, we're here because of the relationships we've built and fostered through gaming. I am very honored to have been part of this community and to have watched it grow. This year, the Blizzard community is bigger than ever, with over 40 million players logging in each month across all of our games. All right, a ton has happened in the past year. In World of Warcraft, we went all the way to Argus on our quest to save Azeroth. In Hearthstone, we traveled from Gadgetzan to Ongoro and even returned as Death Knights atop the Frozen Throne. We raised the dead, again, with the Necromancer in Diablo 3. And we went into battle with awesome new heroes and maps in Overwatch, Heroes of the Storm, and StarCraft 2. We also renewed our passion for a classic Blizzard game with StarCraft Remastered. And this past week, for the first time ever, we welcomed a non-Blizzard game onto the Battle.net platform with Destiny 2. Do we have any Guardians out there? Now let's talk about esports. Last BlizzCon, we unveiled plans for our most ambitious project yet in competitive gaming, the Overwatch League. Since then, we have partnered up with a dynamic array of leaders from both esports and traditional sports. And our first season will include 12 teams based in cities around the world. We'll be broadcasting the first season out of the new state-of-the-art studio, Blizzard Arena Los Angeles. The new Blizzard Arena will be a place that we can come together to witness exciting moments and memories in Overwatch and other Blizzard esports all year round. It's awesome. This has been an amazing year with a ton of esports action. Let's take a look at some of the highlights.
Starnudachi, the happiest man in the room. He is your global champion.
Dazzling days of Hearthstones in Shanghai.
Look at that smile. It's a spring champion.
Welcome to LA.
South Korea takes its rightful place in Hearthstone esports.
And China looks like they will just have a cakewalk here on the Toronto.
Hometown heroes of Australia. We're into overtime, 99-99. There it is!
What a performance! Poland, the home team, taking on South Korea. From J-Home taking him out of the fight, and South Korea takes it.
The road to the World Cup Championship, Team USA going against Team Germany.
The melee just in time, and the US, they've done it. They are going to BlizzCon.
Lunatic high! Twice in a row, back-to-back championships, and they start a dynasty.
This is just the beginning of the action. Live from the Blizzard Arena. Massive congratulations to Giganti.
It is time for the grand final.
If he goes in, and this could be game into Dignitas.
One final map here for the World Championship.
It is champion pops off. Fnatic has done it.
The time has come. MVP Black versus L5.
L5, they will be your Eastern Clash champions.
UT Arlington never stopped believing.
They are your heroes of the door.
Looney's doing everything in his power.
That's it.
Evo are going to BlizzCon.
Looking to take this series and
Method are your champions.
Cheers gets mind control to a terrible position.
Method Synergy is the best team in North America.
Bandit Global are going to BlizzCon.
I Am Katowice gives us some of the best StarCraft that we will ever see.
And that is GG. And now, the GSL's finals. Stats has done it. Gumiho has forced history to repeat itself. Innovation, GSL Owners champion. Team is looking to get a victory. Is a three-time WCS champion.
The Laser is your WCS champion.
BlizzCon is loaded with esports. The Hearthstone Invitational has 12 of your favorite pros and streamers competing as teams in a set of challenges. The Overwatch World Cup will have the top countries in the world battling for the gold medal. If you're looking for World Championship events, we've got those too. The World of Warcraft Arena World Championship, the Heroes Global Championship Finals, and the StarCraft II WCS Global Finals will all crown world champions who have earned their place after a year's worth of competition. We're also hosting a thrilling exhibition match for StarCraft Remastered featuring two legendary players, Bisu and Jaedong. And this year, we've built brand new stages for World of Warcraft, Overwatch, and StarCraft II. Speaking of StarCraft II esports, Intel announced this morning that they will host a tournament in Pyeongchang leading into the Winter Games. This tournament will feature StarCraft II. This is an amazing honor for the game and wonderful recognition for esports. We're very proud to be part of it. We've got some cool StarCraft II game updates to share with you as well. The newest co-op commander in the game is actually two characters in one, Mira Han and Matt Horner. We're showcasing them here at BlizzCon, along with a new co-op mission called Part and Parcel. That's playable in the StarCraft area in Hall A, so go check it out. And there's another thing I want to mention about StarCraft 2. You have helped make it one of the best-selling, highest-rated PC games in history, and your support is why we continue to create new content for it. We are always looking for ways to help you get new friends into the game and bring old friends back as well. So I'm very excited to announce that we're making StarCraft 2 free to play. Starting on November 14th, everyone will get the full Wings of Liberty campaign. And if you already own Wings of Liberty, we're going to give you Heart of the Swarm. In addition, everyone will get access to the full StarCraft 2 ranked ladder. And we're also improving co-op mode, with free access to every co-op commander in the game up to level 5. For more details, be sure to check out the StarCraft 2 panel in the North Hall today, or visit StarCraft2.com. We have more to announce this morning, but I want to take a moment. BlizzCon isn't only about the games and the announcements. It's also about the relationships we create and strengthen when we come together. I continue to be amazed at the incredible stories people share of friendships and strong connections that have grown through our love for gaming. There are no strangers at BlizzCon, only friends you haven't met yet. This is the most incredible family reunion in the world. Our community has grown tremendously over the last few years, and we're welcoming in a lot of new people into our family. I encourage you to welcome them online, and especially here at the show. Let's show them what a special community this is, a community of shared values and shared passions. There's a lot of craziness out in the world, but we don't have to let that be part of our world. If we make an effort to be kind and welcoming to people in our games and in our community, we will make a positive impact. And that positivity will trickle back out into the wider world. A friend of mine once said, "Never accept the world as it appears to be. Dare to see it for what it could be." All right, everyone. We've got a really great event planned for you. Blizzard employees are looking forward to connecting with you throughout the show. Look for us in the blue shirts. We have the awesome community contest tonight, hosted by Chris Hardwick. And tomorrow, Muse will be here. We have a lot more news to share, so I'm going to hand it off to K.O. Milker from the Heroes of the Storm team.
Hello, BlizzCon. And hi, everybody watching at home on the stream. I missed you. Hey, thanks, Mom. So much has happened. So much has happened in the Nexus since I was on this stage with you last year. And thanks to the feedback and support from all of you in our community, we've continued to expand and evolve Heroes of the Storm together. With Heroes 2.0 in April, we uncapped level progression and opened up all of the game's content as rewards every time you level a hero. Now, Heroes 2.0 was the biggest moment for our game yet. It was even bigger than our original launch. So I want to thank everyone who came in to check out all of that great content with us. Thank you. But of course, new content is the lifeblood of our game. And since launching in 2015, we've doubled the number of battlegrounds and more than doubled the number of heroes, with 15 new heroes added since last BlizzCon alone. Yeah. So those of you who are with us know that we've had a very busy year with some incredible additions to our heroes roster. But we're not done yet. Now, the coolest thing I get to do up here is debut a new cinematic. So So let's see which new heroes have arrived to explore the secrets of the Nexus.
Impressive, Archer. But you'll need to do better than that.
You have no idea what I am capable of.
Good. Because you must be ready for anything.
Yield!
You show promise, Hanzo. Well done. But greater challenges still await us.
I believe we are ready.
It's time to find out.
It's amazing getting to experience something like that with you for the first time. And I love getting to see Alex Straza and Hanzo together in Dragonshire testing one another. And you definitely get the feeling that something is stirring in the Nexus as well. So Alex Straza, the Lifebinder, is a versatile range support who manipulates her life energy to heal her allies. And when her life or those of her teammates is threatened, she can transform into a mighty dragon using her trait, Dragon Queen. Yeah. And for all of you Hanzo mains out there, I see you. Rejoice, because the Shimada clan's most dangerous archer is a nimble ranged assassin who can deal damage from afar and serve as a nimble scout for his team. So in addition to bringing these two iconic dragons to the Nexus, we also have some other exciting news to share with you at BlizzCon. You see, while Heroes 2.0 was our time to reimagine progression and rewards in our out-of-game experience, we're also turning our eye towards improving our core in-game experience as well. Now, I brought along a video that will not only show you our double dragons in-game, but also gives you a taste of some of the big changes to come.
I am Hanzo Shimada. が敵を食らう。
It's so cool to see Alex Straza and Hanzo in action, and I can't wait for all of you to get to play them and experience our 2018 gameplay update. Yeah. All right, I'm also really excited about bringing performance-based matchmaking to the game, because it rethinks our traditional win-loss-based system and lets your personal performance in matches directly influence your matchmaking rating, whether you win or lose. Yeah. So we know how important that is to our community, and we've heard your feedback, so please keep it coming. Now, no doubt you have some questions about our new heroes and the 2018 gameplay update. So for all the details on that and more, please check out the Heroes of the Storm What's Next panel today and our deep dive panel tomorrow. And of course, for all of you here at BlizzCon, our new heroes and the gameplay changes are playable out on the show floor. So please go try them out and let us know what you think. And for all of us, what better way to wrap this year than to see the best players in the world at the Heroes Grand Championship or Global Championship World Finals tomorrow night. I know I can't wait to see these teams battle it out this weekend. All right. Okay, BlizzCon, we have some incredible things coming for you all in the next year. And while we'll be bringing you epic content and unforgettable heroes, we also have plans to dive deeper into events that are unfolding in the Nexus. We can't wait to share that and so much more with you. But in the meantime, thank you for inspiring us to make Heroes of the Storm bigger and better than ever, and we'll see you in the Nexus. All right. Now, it's my pleasure to hand it off to Hearthstone's game director, Ben Brode, over on the Hearthstone stage.
BlizzCon! What up? Well met. Wow. There's a lot of people here. All right. Yeah, this is awesome. I've never done the opening ceremony before. This is crazy. All right. Listen, if you love Hearthstone like I do, this is going to be the best BlizzCon yet. We outgrew the convention center. They had to build us a brand new hall. I'm standing here on the legendary Hearthstone esports stage where the Invitational will take place later this weekend. You get it. The Hearthstone Tavern is back and bigger than ever. Come stop by for a drink or to challenge one of the Hearthstone developers. I think it's one of the coolest things at BlizzCon. Listen, this has been an awesome year for Hearthstone. We journeyed into Ungoro Crater. We joined the Lich King and became Knights of the Frozen Throne. And today, you're going to see the final set in the Year of the Mammoth. It comes out next month, and it takes us back to the roots of classic fantasy, full of monsters, treasures, and traps. It brings back memories of sitting around a table, gaming with your buddies, delving deep into dark dungeons. Get ready for Hearthstone's next expansion.
Legends tell of a vast underground world and the countless treasures that lie in store for worthy adventurers. You've signed up the best. You're on a great quest to find the mighty mother lode. There's treasure galore, but perils in store and construction that isn't up to code. Trespass with care, there's sure to be something rare. You can grab all the loot that you can handle. Such riches you'll own, but leave one thing alone.
You know, take handle.
And if you steal the light, you then must take flight, eluding each hazard and each trap. It's a chaotic race as the monsters give chase, and all the while you're trying to follow the map. They're gaining on you, your options are few, and you fear that you're never gonna get home. You sought after wealth, will you lose all your health to kobolds and catacombs?
It's kobolds and catacombs.
I love this set. It's awesome. Kobold tunnels full of treasure. This is our love letter to that classic fantasy dungeon crawling vibe. So what kind of cards can you expect from Kobolds and Catacombs? I'm not going to tell you. I'm going to let you discover the set for yourselves. Steel yourselves, adventurers. We're going in. Okay. You're in the entrance to a dungeon on a quest to find legendary treasure. To your left is a tunnel. Stinky goo lines the floors and walls. To your right is a massive door with a huge lock. But the lock is broken. Where do you want to go? Okay. All right. Cheer if you want to go into the tunnel. All right, now cheer if you want to go in the door. Okay, I think I heard tunnel louder, I think. Okay. All right, so we're gonna go left. We're gonna go left. Right? Okay. All right. We're gonna go left. To the Stinky Goo tunnel. All right, great. Okay, let's go. All right. So you slide through the tunnel and enter a room with a huge ooze creature lying dead on the floor. Prying a chest from its remains is the legendary adventurer, Marin the Fox. So Marin will spawn a chest, and if you can break the chest open, you'll earn one of the craziest cards we've ever made in Hearthstone, cards like Toland's Goblet. Draw a card, fill your hand with copies of it. It's pretty crazy. All right. Marin is so excited to join your party that he's coming out way before the rest of the sets. Everyone who logs in starting Monday will get Marin the Fox for free. Also, everyone here at BlizzCon or watching at home via the virtual tickets will also get a golden copy. Okay, back to the dungeon. Marin winks at you and escapes with the treasure. You see two doors in front of you. To your left is a door with a sign on it that says, Kobold Treasure Hoard, adventurers keep out. To your right is a door with the words certain death scrawled on it. Where do you want to go? Why? Okay, all right. Okay. We're gonna go right. Okay, we're gonna go right. You guys are bold. All right. Let's go. Let's check it out. Okay, so Your party enters the room, and as you do, the walls start closing in, crushing half of your party. What did you expect? All right. So, okay, everybody from here to here, you're all dead. All right. On the bright side, you found another new card, Crushing Walls. Destroy your opponent's left and rightmost minions. This is a hunter card. Okay, well, you guys are gonna have to recruit some new party members to finish the dungeon. Fortunately, the new keyword in Kobolds and Catacombs is recruit. All right, so recruit means that you'll pull a minion directly out of your deck and put it directly into the battlefield. So imagine pulling Ysera for only 6 mana. Should make a pretty good healer for your party, I think. All right. You can tell that you're close to finding the legendary treasure. This next decision is very important. To your left is a hallway, and claw marks mar the entrance. To your right is another hall that is literally on fire. Okay, where do you want to go? Where do you want to go? Okay, all right. If you want to go left, cheer. How about right? Okay, we're gonna go right. We're gonna go right. All right, let's go. So you run through the hallway, burning away most of your clothes, and you enter a room filled with kobold candles surrounding a pedestal with a glowing disc atop it. It's the legendary treasure you were searching for, the priest card, Dragon Soul. Yes, this is Hearthstone's first legendary weapon. Every time you cast 3 spells, you'll summon a huge dragon. We've made legendary weapons for all 9 classes, even ones that have never had weapons before. I'm super excited about these 9 cards. They're crazy. Blizzcon, congratulations on completing the dungeon and escaping with the legendary treasure. Good job. Well done. Unfortunately, you missed some of the cards in the dungeon, so you'll have to come to the panel later today to see the things you didn't get to explore, check out some of the other cards and the other mechanics in Kobolds and Catacombs. Right. So, look, there was a reason I ran you through a dungeon, and it wasn't just to kill this half of the room. We also have a new single-player experience, and it's nothing like what we've done in the past. This time, we're introducing a totally new single-player mode, and it's called the Dungeon Run. So a dungeon run is all about defeating bosses, collecting loot, and leveling up your character. And in a Kobolds and Catacombs dungeon run, we'll shuffle up an 8-card boss deck, and you'll defeat 8 random bosses. And each time you defeat a boss, you'll learn some new cards for your deck. You start with a lowly 10-card deck. You learn some new cards for your deck, increasing your power each game. If you lose, we throw your deck away, and you have to start all over from the beginning with a new strategy. It's essentially a Hearthstone roguelike, and it's our most replayable single-player content ever. Also, it's completely free. It's totally separate from your normal collection. You don't need any cards to play. Come check it out here. We're here in the North Hall, and our demo station's over there. Come try it. I think you're gonna love it. It's awesome. All right. Don't forget to come to the panel later today to see the cards that you missed in the dungeon run and some of the other new mechanics in the set. The team is so excited about Kobolds and Catacombs. We cannot wait to share the set with you and the new dungeon run mode when it comes out next month. And now, it is my great pleasure to introduce someone who I personally have run a bunch of dungeons with in my time. From the Overwatch arena, Jeff Kaplan.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Overwatch Arena. I think the arena is absolutely amazing. We're going to be here. Yeah, it is. Let's hear it for the arena. And you guys are amazing. We want to say a special hello to everybody watching at home. Everybody here at BlizzCon, whatever hall you're in, give it up for everybody watching at home right now. And for you guys who are here with us today, we can't thank you enough. It's amazing to have you here in Anaheim, California. California is my home state. I think it's the best state in the entire union. We have everything here. If it's not in California, as far as I'm concerned, it doesn't exist. I said it, that's right. We have the most beautiful mountains. We have the most beautiful beaches. Right outside these doors, right in front of me, there's even a theme park. Now, how many of you who are here in California with us for the weekend are going to also hit up the theme park? Now, it gets me wondering sometimes, and it gets the Overwatch team wondering, have you ever imagined what a Blizzard theme park might look like? The Overwatch team certainly has, and I present to you now Blizzardworld. Let's check it out.
Where you took your first steps in Azeroth. Where you confronted the Lord of Terror himself. Where you spawned your first Zergling rush. Sometimes, epic memories can only be made in an epic world. Your adventure, your community, your memories. See them come alive in your world. Blizzardworld.
Epic fun detected.
Well met. Stay a while and listen to the fireworks.
Come and visit Blizzardworld. New adventures are waiting for you.
I can't wait to get on some rides.
For the Horde!
Yeah, we did it. We went there. We had so much fun making this map, but the super fun part for us in making a map is seeing what you guys do on it. So we cannot wait for you to be playing this map. You'll be playing it all weekend here at BlizzCon. Also, the map will be going live early next year, and you'll see it on the PTR very, very soon. So the map is awesome. We had a ton of fun making it. It's a hybrid map, so that means it's part assault and part payload. Now, I know most of you don't know what payload is, so everybody turn to the Zenyatta main to your left, and he'll figure it out. You don't have to worry about it. Don't worry about what payload means. Now, one thing we always say about Overwatch is that the world needs heroes. And the Overwatch team thinks that you guys need another hero. I would like to announce and to introduce you to Moira. She speaks for herself. Let's check her out.
We are bedeviled by the mysteries of creation. Science can reveal the truths that lie behind these many questions. What we learn can unlock the true potential of humanity. to the shadows. Tell me how this feels. Come to me and I will heal you. I will unmake you. Simple geometry.
Lights out.
Surrender to my will. Allow me to repair the damage. I feel unstoppable. My will made real.
There she is. Moira is our newest support healer. Now, I know a lot of you were begging for a DPS, but we made a healer instead, so I hope you're okay with that. She is so much fun to play. She does a tremendous amount of healing. She also can do a tremendous amount of damage as well, so she's really fun and interactive to play. She has that fade ability, so that gives her great mobility as a support character as well. In case you're wondering how to spell Moira, it's spelled O-P-A-F, just in case you're wondering. So, there's some other cool notes about Moira that we should talk about. She has a really great backstory as well. Not only was she a part of Reyes's secretive Blackwatch, she also has a storied history with Talon. Now, you guys are going to learn all about Moira, Blizzardworld, and maybe even another announcement in the Overwatch What's Next panel. It's going to be on the Mythic stage at 2:45 today. I cannot encourage you enough to check out that panel. We even have an origin video for Moira that will be debuting during that panel. And Moira's fully playable here on the show floor in Blizzardworld all weekend long. And dare I say, it's no limits. Oh my God, it's gonna be a mess, but you'll have so much fun.
Excuse me, Mr. Kaplan. I'm here to deliver the payload.
What is this?
Hammer down! Candy! 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 I'm coming, my friend! You wait right there, it's a long way! I live for this!
Hi! Darren DePaul, voice actor for Reinhart.
Once again, Halloween not popular in my neighborhood. 3 kids. 3. Jeff, Candy?
Yeah, thanks.
There you go. I'm here because Blizzard changed my life as an actor, as a person. You guys have been amazing to me. I remember exactly where I was standing a couple BlizzCons ago when Overwatch was first announced, because I didn't even know it was called Overwatch. That first session, you didn't tell me anything.
We didn't tell you.
It was like a line drawing of Reinhart with the helmet off. And so there was the first animated short, and I was going, a gorilla from the moon? I think I'm in that. And then they showed the gameplay trailer where they announced all the heroes. And I didn't hear me. And the last guy to come around was Reinhart. And it was my birthday, so thank you. Happy birthday to me on that one. And now, guys, we're here. And we're all part of this amazing community because, thank you. More cry. I am going to cry. Crying is my ultimate, I will cry. But you guys have taken these characters and these worlds to your hearts and to your minds. They have inspired you. We've seen amazing cosplay. We've seen spectacular fan art. And of course, there are the animated shorts that are jaw-droppingly wonderful. And what we've seen Mei science her way out of a problem. We've seen the rivalry between Genji and Hanzo. We've seen Bastion be so just darn cute and lovable. So now, as a friend of mine might say, bring me another! Let's go, man.
I thought we talked about this. You don't have to do this anymore. Winston's message wasn't meant for you. This isn't your fight. Papa told me, after so many years of service, you gave Overwatch everything, and then they pushed you out. Why would you go back to them? What are you still fighting?
So, that's it. You're leaving us.
I have been called. I must answer. It is a great honor.
To disappear into some secret organization. Give up the glory of being a crusader? I don't think so.
He wishes he got picked.
The Crusaders are immortal defenders of Germany. People will be singing songs about our legacies.
Our legacies are our deeds. And this war is bigger than all of us.
Drop huts to the east, they're coming!
All right, people, they're playing our song. Stick with your dance partners. Let's crush those rust buckets.
Here's your walking stick, old man.
Live with honor.
Die with glory.
We workers, run! Rocket up! Fire!
I love the wind in my hair.
Get back and protect your team!
They're just slowing me down. Besides, they're fine!
Where is Reinhart? What is that?
That is mine!
Damn it, Reinhart! Reinhart!
More of those things!
We're being overrun!
Fall back to the rally point! I'll get Reinhart!
I had this.
Obviously. They're cutting us off! Let's move! That door won't hold. Get back to the unit. I will hold them off.
And let you have all the glory? We will fight our way back together!
No. I'm staying here.
But without you...
Lieutenant! You took an oath to be a crusader. Now, keep it.
I won't leave you!
The team needs you. Be their shield. Reinhart, live
with honor.
Die with glory, old friend. I have been called. I must answer. Always.
Please welcome executive producer of World of Warcraft, J. Allen Brack.
Team Overwatch. Amazing, emotional piece. Thanks for setting me up. A very difficult job to come out to. I do want to talk about another game, one that also has amazing shoulder pads. Before we get started, I want to channel an old friend. Horde, where are you? Alliance, let me hear you! All right. Thank you. I'm grateful to have been given the opportunity to be with you today. This is a really special day for me. This is a really special day for the team. To everyone here watching online, watching in the Blizzcon halls, we are here to talk about what's new for World of Warcraft. It has been a pretty incredibly epic year for the WoW community. We've seen old heroes fall and new ones rise. We adventured on the Broken Shore. We conquered Suramar. We watched the defeat of Gul'dan and Illidan crush his skull. And more awaits us on Argus, the confrontation with Sargeras, a titan at the heart of Warcraft lore. We will be watching the community, and we'll be waiting on that world first. Now, before I get to the big news, I want to take a minute. And I want to talk about ice cream. Ice cream is great. Ice cream is one of my favorite desserts. Personally, I love chocolate, and I love cookies and cream. Cookies and cream is actually my all-time favorite dessert. But I understand that for some of you, your favorite flavor is vanilla.
Someone once said that you can't go home again, but they lacked vision. And a temporal discombobulator.
Fans of World of Warcraft around the world, we hear you. I am pleased and also a little bit nervous to announce the development of a classic server option for World of Warcraft. This is a larger endeavor than you might imagine, but we are committed to making an authentic Blizzard-quality classic experience. We want to reproduce the game experience that we all enjoyed from the original classic WoW, not the actual launch experience. So please bear with us. It's going to take some time, but it will happen. Now, I love you too. Now, I'm sure all of you remember the original WoW server blades that we auctioned off for charity a few years ago. We're probably going to need those back. Speaking of charity, in all seriousness, you all showed great support when we launched Shadow, the charity pet, ahead of schedule to help with disaster relief around the world. You've all donated very generously. It's always exciting to see the Horde and Alliance working together. Today, I am pleased to reveal that we've also created an IRL version of Shadow available later this month. Sales of the Shadow plushie, adorable. Sales of the Shadow plushie through the end of the year will go to the same global disaster relief efforts. I speak for everyone at Blizzard when I say it makes a difference. You know, the annual charity contribution is one of the many symbols of the WoW community. And in total, you have all donated over $15 million to charitable causes over the years. So thank you for your help. I mentioned we had some news. Players are now actively fighting on Argus, homeworld of the Burning Legion. But soon, that chapter will come to an end. Deep rivalries between the factions lingers. After all, you members of the Horde, you came to Azeroth in search of nothing more than a home. And that is a journey that the Alliance has shown little respect for. Am I right, Horde? And Alliance, you do not forget the broken shore. You do not forget the betrayal that led to the death of your own King Varian. animosity between the Horde and the Alliance remains strong. And from these deep wounds between the factions will flow the next story in the chapter of Azeroth. This is the story. Horde versus Alliance. Wounds that can never be healed. This is the beginning of the next expansion. Let's take a look at the features.
My father once told me that peace was like a dream. Beautiful, ephemeral, unattainable. I didn't listen. No one listened. We've made kindling from our suffering. Stirred the embers of resentment. Just waiting for a single spark to set the whole world aflame. As the Alliance returns to forgotten kingdoms, the Horde seeks the might of an ancient empire. Cannot dream any longer. The time has come to call on allies willing to join the fight, to rally beneath the banners of a world at war.
Welcome to the new expansion. I heard some of you obviously spot Jaina, our favorite human mage. Or is Khadgar our favorite human mage? I'm not sure. Okay. Battle for Azeroth will make you prouder than ever to declare your allegiance to the Noble Alliance. Battle for Azeroth will call on you to rally in support of the mighty Horde. The stakes have never been higher. Now, more than ever, your faction matters. You're wondering about everything else you just saw. Islands, war fronts, and allied races. We can't wait to tell you about all that and more during our panels this weekend, starting right here at 12:30, right here. Game director Ian, creative director Alex will be here doing a deep dive for everything that's next with World of Warcraft. And it wouldn't be BlizzCon if you couldn't get your hands on some new content right now. Battle for Azeroth is playable here on the show floor for everyone at BlizzCon. We've also recorded some special videos of the BlizzCon experience, the BlizzCon demo experience for everyone watching with the virtual ticket. We have one more thing for you. Normally, we would announce the expansion, we would show the logo, and then later, much later, we would show you the intro cinematic. But this year is a little bit different. Now, before we roll this piece, I want to tell you that a lot of love has gone into everything that you're about to see here. So, on behalf of the thousands of people that work on World of Warcraft around the world, it is our great honor to share with you the intro cinematic for Battle for Azeroth.
Ours is a cycle of hatred. Alliances forged and broken. We have paid the price for sharing this world. And we have forgotten what makes us strong.
Close ranks! Advance has won! Lordaeron will be ours! My king, we have her cornered.
Keep firing!
Have a great BlizzCon. Be good to one another. Have fun. Welcome home.
This concludes our opening ceremonies. Mythic Stage's panel presentations resume at 12:30 p.m. with World of Warcraft. What's next? Have a great BlizzCon.